Hello everybody, guys and gals, welcome to Fallout 4. Today I bring you a brand new adventure in the Fallout 4 game, or in the Fallout universe. Today we are doing an adventure, and that is the adventure of Jane R. Buff. As you can see, she is wearing a pretty cool armor. It's called the Rebel outfit. Now, why is this one character so important to even have an adventure about her? Well, besides she being from the pre-war, there's a backstory to why she has an adventure. It's all started before the war, way before, when the U.S. government was still going on in Anchorage with the Chinese. What happened was that they needed to create a new line of soldiers. For that, they started to develop bionics. But they needed a subject. They tested on prisoners, but they found them too dangerous to keep. So they started to use civilians. They kidnapped her and they took her to their secret facilities. They started to do tests on her, and as they continue, she became different. They changed her eyes so she could take out the targets from really far away. They upgraded her abilities so she can actually use different types of programs. Her brain is still human, but with some modifications, so she could use different kinds of programs, from engineer programs to scientist programs to many, many more, using holodisks. Or holotapes in this case, sorry. She is very dangerous, and she is very, very lethal when it comes to taking out targets from close to further away. As you can see, she already had a battle, and she already took out most of these guys. But you're probably wondering, why start a mission right, like, almost with the beginning already finished? Well, because I didn't want you guys to just get bored and just see the beginning of all of it, because this is not a let's play or a complete playthrough. This is just like a fun adventure out here in the wasteland. But, as I was saying, she was a prisoner of the government, and she needed to get away. She knew someone from the inside, a friend of hers. He lived as well in Sanctuary. What happened was, she needed to get away from all the troubles that the government was giving her. Besides assassinations, she was also sent to Anchorage to take out some of their biggest targets. She managed to sneak inside and kill many of the Chinese higher superiors, thus helping the war in Anchorage. Since then, she started to have her little problems. Since she was still aware of what she was doing, she could not control herself, since the government had full control over her. So, knowing her friend, she decided to simply just talk to him and convince him to let her go. He was, of course, a computer genius. He knew how to use computers of all kinds and all shapes. She talked to him, and knowing him, he would be able to free her from whatever chip was inside of her. He managed to deactivate the chip, sorry, long enough for him to remove it. After the chip was removed, she was free to control herself again. She managed to escape days later, knowing not where to go. Her friend, of course, knew what to do. He hid her until the government stopped looking for her, thinking she was dead, or thinking she was captured. Of course, they could not do anything since her chip was destroyed, and her chip was the only way to kill her and control her. Since they could not do any of that, they decided to give up and hope that she is dead. She did not look for revenge, since she had no reason to have so she just let them go. days passed, months as well, as she started to think she had no reason to do anything. Her job as a medical person was given to her by her friend from the government. He kept her updated from the
Hi.
inside,
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
so
Rob me?
that
Or
nobody
just ask
would
directions
know
to
about her.
Diamond City.
As she continued,
Just looking for
she
love, sweetheart.
hoped to find some suitable life.
Have you come to the wrong
She was
place?
passing through the
My
park
loving
one day
days
until
have
she
long
found,
since passed.
of course, her
I'll tell you
husband,
what,
or in our case,
You
the
made an
male
old girl
protagonist.
smile, and that ain't easy.
And what ended up happening was
Let's see what you have.
I got a
she fell in love. The minute she found him, she fell in love. Of course, they started to date, and of course, they became husband and wife. Days passed. She was pregnant and gave birth to, of course, Sean. Now, she was upgraded with bionic upgrades, but she was still a human. So, no question on that part. Of course, a few days passed, and of course, as most of us know, at least those that watched the beginnings hundreds of times, the bombs fell. She made it inside. She was frozen. Her husband killed hundreds of years later, and now she looks for revenge, not just for the killer of her husband, but for the kidnappers of her child. Her main mission now is to look everywhere for him in the hopes of finding the true reason why he was taken and where he is to save his life. She does, of course, miss her whole days in the pre-war, but now she looks for revenge. But yeah, I guess you can say it's kind of the short explanatory of her backstory. From time to time, I will, of course, add more to it. It's just, just came out of my head for a few days ago. But yeah, so she is basically a robot, or half robot, half human, and she is now looking for her son. Now, you're probably thinking, then why didn't you start from the beginning? Well, because from the beginning it would take a long time. Literally, like, I've done this before. Of course, I then deleted it or put in private because it was pretty boring. I just wanted to start this in, I guess you could say, unique yet new ways, because I don't want to do like most do, like, oh, they start a brand new series, they make a character, they explain how the game works, they do the main quest, and kaboom, it's done. No, I don't want to do that. I want to play it my way. I want to have fun my way. That's why this is mostly an adventure playthrough, where we'll just go around, try to finish the main quest, while at the same time just travel around and have fun.
Don't make me come in there and shoot up that.
From time to time, you'll see me cut the video a bit because it's mostly boring stuff. So yeah, sometimes you'll see me just just appear like out of nowhere in some other place. That's just me cutting the video so you guys won't get bored out of your minds.
Whoa, easy there, Scabber.
And
You stop waving that
I'll
gun in my
also
face.
try to do my best to make
involve
this
me.
as fun as
just
possible.
take it easy.
If we're
We'll
lucky,
lower our weapon.
who knows?
Now hand over your money.
This may
Just keep
end up
calm,
being a fun
alright?
thing.
Here,
Now get the hell out of here.
you gotta be kidding me.
Now get lost. Ha 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 ha. Now, you're probably thinking, what would make her look like a half robot, half person? Well, I'll show you. And as you can see, this is the Corsair goggles. This is what I use. And this, you don't see it very well, but she has the Neo Tokyo eyes. That's another mod that I have installed, because there's like a lot of mods in this. I love to add mods to my games, just make them interesting. Hey, Trudy.
Can't believe you made that scumbag turn tail and run.
Not right now.
So, yeah. Hopefully we'll find something fun to do out here. And welcome back, guys. So, yeah. Sorry we had to skip that part because literally I did nothing. But here's some gunshots here, gunshots there, nothing important. So, we're getting closer and closer to Diamond City. Now, there's another thing I will probably mostly do is I will probably make my videos between 25 minutes to 20 minutes, who knows, it depends on how things will go. And what they'll mostly be based about is just me having fun, you know, just playing around. Just let's see her skills. And there he goes. Let's grab out her trusty rifle. So yeah, that was awesome. Sorry if I didn't say anything. But yeah, like one of the things I'll also try to do is try to slowly but surely tell you the story as we go on, or maybe not, who knows. But one of the things is, the reason why she had those skills to build at least a good part of the settlement of I already forgot the name. I said the name so many times I forgot. But Sanctuary, there it is. She got the skills to build it because her friend from the inside, since he lived in Sanctuary right next to her, he was able to put a disc, a hollow disc, yeah, so that she could develop skills. But that was a problem since the nukes fell. She lost the disc was, you know, unstable. It was, you know, it wasn't working correctly. So she only had that for a couple of minutes instead of having it for a good while. She only had it for just couple of minutes. So her only option was, well, that goddamn son of a bitch. That's what happened, you son of a bitch. But like I was saying, she used it to help her build the whole place. And it worked, you know, it built a lot of it. And thanks to her bionics upgrades, she managed to have, of course, skills. But it's just you know, it's just the story. The actual thing is because of mods I have been putting in. But the mods actually help with the story, you know, like some of the skills she'll get and some of the things she'll get. It's thanks to the bionics. So yeah, and from time to time, she will get stronger and better. And so yeah, so she's mostly a robot, but a lot of her is human. So yeah, so after all of this, hopefully she'll find her son, and hopefully we will end this amazing series, or good series. I'm already saying it's amazing, and I didn't even start with the second episode. So yeah, as you can hear, we're already near the settlement of Diamond City, the famous green jewel of Boston. So, oh! Why doesn't he even shoot him? What the hell? Let's grab a better weapon. There we go. Let's see, where's the other guy? Now, super mutants are dangerous, I can tell you that. They're really, really dangerous. Let's see if I have a grenade to help me out here. Get out of the way. God damn these. I hate when these tips show up. Now let's try this weapon so at it. Huh. It's like my other rifle, but just different. Yeah, it still has the animation of the assault rifle. Assault rifle. There we go. Mostly weapons that I don't need. And yeah, the settlement of Sanctuary will be the main settlement in the whole game, or at least the whole playthrough, because it will have a lot of resources which I will of course disperse to other places so I can use them. So yeah. Oh.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it?
Dog meat.
Oh, look, it's the security
Don't
reporter.
do that. Bad
I'm
dog.
sorry, but Mayor
you're too
McDonough's
cute to
really
let to say
steamed,
no.
Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
In a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out.
You cannot just lock me out, you bastard.
Open up.
You're a bastard, Danny. You're a fucking bastard.
You want into Diamond City, right?
Yeah, sure. I want in.
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough
What?
supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
Wait, wasn't Quincy that place that was attacked?
You hear that, Danny?
I think
You
it
gonna
was.
open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Uh-oh, I guess he already used that somewhat
Better head
before.
inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Oh, this actually looks pretty cool. This actually never happened to me, I'm not joking.
You first.
Because, like,
Couldn't have it any other way.
the animation of the doors showing like opening, like I've played this a lot of times, and this never happened. So it kind of,
Piper,
you know,
who let you
pretty
back
cool.
inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Ooh, that a
scrapped for
statement, Mr.
parts.
McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press.
Ooh,
Why don't we ask the newcomer?
I support the news,
Always
of
believed in
course.
freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss.
The thing I hate about it is
No,
this,
no,
where
no. You
even
look
if I
like
said
Diamond
I
City
don't support
material.
it, it would still say
Welcome
this.
to the great
so it's
green
kind of
jewel
annoying,
of the Commonwealth.
you know, not being
Safe,
able to have a,
happy, a
unique
fine place to come.
speeches
Spend your money.
for
Settle down.
different options.
Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
Oh, we'll see about that.
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Very nice.
Now, was there anything particular you came
I'm looking for someone.
I'm trying to find someone.
trying to find someone?
My baby.
My baby boy, Sean.
My baby boy.
He's less than a year old.
I have to find my baby boy.
Wait, your son's missing?
No, I'll probably
You hear
keep
that, McDonough?
Dog
Is Diamond
Meat
City
as my
security just gonna
follower.
stand by while a mother
If you want
searches for
Piper
her infant
to
son
be
all
my
on her
follower,
own?
No, don't
because
listen
I
to
actually
her.
like
Well,
Piper.
I'm
Piper is an
afraid
awesome
that our
character to
security
have
team
as a
can't follow
follower
every
because
case that comes through. I'm
each
confident that you can find
speech
help
she
here.
has with you,
Diamond
it's
City
pretty
has
fun.
every conceivable
She
service
worries
known
about
to
her
man.
family, which
One
is
of our
something
great
I
citizens
really
can
enjoy.
surely find the time to help.
Worrying about others, not just yourself. That's something
A
I
mayor
really,
of a great
really
city
like.
must know everyone.
But I also
Who can
like
help
Dog
me?
Meat because he's a fun character and because he's just
one
really
private
funny.
citizen. Valentine,
follower
a
to
detective
have
of
around
sorts
because
who
hey, it's a
specializes
dog.
in
You can
tracking
tell him to
people
fetch
down,
something. He'll
usually
fetch
for
like ammo,
deaths or
weapons,
whatnot.
look for
No,
stuff
I
that you
have
want.
to get
so
going. I'm
really
sorry,
useful.
Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any kidnappings?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on,
Something is
consider
behind the
you
truth.
and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for.
that was dog
impressed.
meat.
Not everyone can claw information.
That
out
was
of
dog meat
McDonough's
just going,
tight-fisted hands.
Is this guy messing with you? I'll bite
Why
his
don't you
ass
stop by my
if
office
he
after you
is.
see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
Oh, cool! I'm gonna be in a newspaper. Never did that. Never been in one of those before. So, wow, nice armor. It would be cool to actually make an armor like this in real life and like do cosplay with it. It would probably be awesome. But of course, we would need a lot of details. That is. So yeah, this is Diamond City. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful place, I gotta say. Of course, I do wish that that they would do just a bit of more difference, you know, like for example, instead of having every last thing just all put up into on top of each other, it would actually, you know, be a bit, you know, like Megaton, for example. I love Megaton. Having like bridges on the top, just moving around, so you can move from different building to building, and you know, stuff like that to actually help you. What's this? Ah, the neighborhood. To help you move from different building to different building, because literally you'll get lost in this place. I'm not joking. Like, this place is enormous.
You've
Really
been saying
big.
that for weeks
So,
and the wheel still
yeah.
keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office.
Nat, you worry
You start
too much.
whistling if you see any angry politicians.
And as you can see, her bag is the same as
Something
mine.
wrong?
Probably a little bit
Piper.
less like mine, but you know, close enough.
Want to do something fun? Run the bases. Trust me.
Oh yeah, there was an actual Easter egg. I think it started right here, and then you have to run
I can't believe you eat that food.
here,
One thing worth buying in a dugout in, and that's the booze.
and then
Word of
here.
advice: never call your mother a simp unless she knows.
But yeah, like there's some sort of achievement, I think. I'm not
Does anyone
sure.
fight back?
Which is you have to run all the bases,
What? You mean railroad?
and you must reach the base. I think this is how it was. I'm not sure. Oh, there it goes. Home run! Woo!
Talk to Abbott at the wall. if you want his-
Great achievement. Pretty easy too. But yeah, this is basically the game. At least that's how it is. At least whatever I showed you guys. Sorry if it's not, you know, a lot of full of action and all that stuff. But yeah, I tried to have as much action as I could find, but sadly the first episode is probably gonna have only the story and explanations about it. But hey guys, like I said, it's an adventure. Trouble and the action only comes when we actually look for it. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully we'll find some epic, but really epic enemies. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!